Receiving a breast cancer diagnosis changes your life forever. It can turn your life upside down, initiating an emotional roller coaster. What can you do to cope with the mental as well as physical impact of a breast cancer diagnosis? Today, I'm going to outline 4 strategies designed to help you along with actionable steps you can implement straight away. And stick around to the end, as there will be a bonus tip that might come as a surprise, as it may not be the most obvious of strategies. And by implementing these strategies, you can find comfort, strength, and a sense of control amidst the challenges of your breast cancer journey. Hi, my name is Dr Tasha, here to help you navigate the world of health in general and breast health specifically. So the first one is understanding your emotional landscape. Navigating the myriad of emotions that come with a breast cancer diagnosis is essential for holistic healing. It is important to be able to identify and acknowledge your emotions, whether that be fear, anger, sadness, and even hope. Give yourself the permission to really understand how you are feeling, and understand that these feelings are natural responses to a challenging situation. So what actionable steps can you take? Keep a journal. Document your emotions daily to gain clarity and identify patterns. And it's actually quite surprising how writing down thoughts and feelings can really be beneficial in processing the emotions in your head. I've actually made a video specifically about journaling and what benefits it brings, and I will leave the link in the description. The other thing you can do is seek therapy or counseling. Professional support provides a safe space to process feelings and develop coping strategies. Seeking help from professionals may seem daunting and even scary, and just by acting upon this in itself makes you acknowledge that you may not be coping as well emotionally, and this admission can make you feel vulnerable and scared. And that is okay. As mentioned earlier, acknowledging your feelings can empower you to take positive steps towards recovery. The second strategy is cultivating coping mechanisms. Developing coping mechanisms is pivotal for emotional resilience. Some days you may feel anxious and sad, and on other days you may feel fearful and scared. You can't necessarily stop how you may be feeling from one day to the next, but it is very helpful if you can equip yourself with techniques that help you manage stress, anxiety, as well as overwhelming emotions. This will enable you to regain a sense of control, which can be really helpful. So, actionable steps for cultivating coping mechanisms can include mindfulness and meditation. These techniques may sound intimidating, especially if you have never tried them before. Or you may have a degree of skepticism surrounding mindfulness and meditation. How can sitting in silence for 10 minutes or more help you with stress and anxiety? And I totally get it. This may not be for everyone, but you are not going to know until you at least try it, right? So give it a go. There are so many apps out there that you can join for free. And if you are a novice, I would definitely recommend getting some help and guidance to start off with. Practice breathing exercises and meditation to anchor yourself in the present moment can be life-changing. The other actionable step for cultivating coping mechanisms is by seeking creative outlets. Engage in activities that can spark creativity. And this can be anything really: writing, crafts, sports, photography, or even music to express your emotions and find solace. The third strategy is building a support system. Going through cancer diagnosis can be extremely challenging, and sometimes all you want to do is just cope with it all on your own. You don't want to have to talk to anybody about it because it's hard enough to have to go through it alone, and the thought of having to look after other people who may also struggle with your diagnosis is too much to take on. However, cancer treatment and recovery takes a long time, and it might be hard to admit, but you will need help from others at some point, and having a strong, supportive network is invaluable. Surround yourself with understanding and compassionate individuals who can offer emotional support and practical assistance. So, what can you do? Well, you can join support groups, connect with individuals who are experiencing or have experienced similar challenges. Ask your breast care nurses for some signposting to local groups close to home. Some charities actually offer meetups where you can meet others who are going through the same experiences as you. You can also look for communities online, whether that be Facebook or Instagram and others. I know of many people who have found friends and connections through being active on social media. The other thing you can do is communicate your needs. And now, this may not come as easy as you think, but express what kind of support you require from friends and family can be really helpful. I can tell you that your immediate circle will want to help you in any shape they can. They just don't know how. So you can ask them directly, whether that is, for somebody to come with you to a hospital appointment, do your food shop, help with looking after the kids for a while. Your family and friends want to be there for you through a time that is most challenging. You just need to help them help you. The fourth strategy is prioritizing self-care. Now, self-care is not selfish. It's essential for your well-being. You may not be the type of person who have much time to think about prioritizing healthcare. In this busy world, most of us probably don't do that. We are too busy with work life, home life, and everything in between. We barely have time to think about what we as people, as individuals need. And the truth is, we need to think about self-care more often. And if you've had a cancer diagnosis, this is even more important. Focus on activities that nurture your body, mind, and spirit. And these are some actionable steps you can take. Healthy lifestyle choices. Embrace a balanced diet, regular exercise, and sufficient sleep. I'm sure you've heard all of this before, but don't underestimate the power of these three things. And also set boundaries. Learn to say no and prioritize activities that promote your well-being. The bonus strategy is not an obvious one, but I think this is as important as the others and most people overlook. And that is finding strength in information. Breast cancer is scary, and you may not want to know much about it in detail. I do always say to my patients, please don't go to Google, because at the start, little knowledge can be a very dangerous thing. However, what I would say is educate yourself about breast cancer from reliable resources. Knowledge empowers you to make informed decisions and reduces anxiety stemming from uncertainty. These are the things you can do. Research trusted resources. Gather information from reputable sources like cancer organizations or healthcare professionals. And hopefully you have found useful information from this YouTube channel as well. Don't hesitate to ask your healthcare team about your diagnosis, treatment options, as well as potential side effects of your treatment. Embracing emotional resilience during your breast cancer journey is a transformative process. Remember, you are not alone, and each step you take towards emotional well-being is a testament to your courage as well as resilience. I'll see you in the next video.